Hi you guys, welcome to the next video on volume. We're going to talk about pyramids in this video, what the formula is and how to use it. So first let's go over kind of the general pyramid formula. Similar to cones, pyramids are 1/3 the volume of a prism that has the same base. Okay, so that means that the volume is going to be 1/3 the area of the base times height, but this is going to look different depending on what the base is. So if the base is a rectangle, that's going to be different than if the base is maybe a triangle or some other non-circle shape. So if it's a rectangle, that's going to be 1/3. Well, the area of a rectangle is length times width, and then we still have that height of the object. Okay, and then if it's a triangle, the base, it's still 1/3, and then what's the area of a triangle? 1/2 base times height, and notice that's lowercase base, and then again, times the height of the whole object. So those are two different heights. This is the height of the base, this is the height of the object. So they're both being multiplied, we should be okay, but just make sure we know which is which. Okay, so now that we have our formula down, let's get started on some practice. Okay, so first we're going to start with a pyramid that has a square as the base. This is a square pyramid. If we want the volume, we're going to find 1/3 the area of the base. So the base is a 5 by 5, that's 5 times 5, and then the height of the whole object, which is 6. Okay, so in our calculator, we just have to multiply everything. So we've got 5 times 5 times 6, and then again, you'll see in my other videos, when I have 1/3 in my calculator, I just do divide by 3. So everything in my calculator comes to 50, so I've got 50 yards cubed. Never forget your units when you are doing volume. Okay, the next volume, we have a triangle as the base. So see this triangle that it's sitting on right here? And this is a right triangle. We see the square right here. So I'm going to kind of bring that triangle over here just so we can see it a little better. So we've got a right triangle, and then based off my picture, this short side right here is 3. The longer side is a 4, and then the hypotenuse is a 5. This is our 3, 4, 5. This is a special right triangle. And now this will make it a little easier to find the area of this triangle. So the area, remember we need the area of the base, is 1/2 base times height, and that's the area of the base. So let's put that now into our volume formula. So volume is going to be 1/3 the area of the base, 1/2, 3 times 4, and then don't forget, we still have that h, that height of the object. So let's take a look at the 3D object. The height is right here, and that's 4. So in my calculator, I'm going to do 1/2 times this value. I'm doing my inner parentheses first. So 3 times 4, that's 12. Half of 12 is 6, so I've got 1/3 times 6 times 4. And then 6 divided by 3, that's just 2. And then 2 times 4 is 8. Again, don't forget your units, and cubed. So the volume of that triangular prism is, or I'm sorry, pyramid, is 8 meters cubed. Okay, let's go on to a rectangular pyramid. Okay, so we've got a rectangle of 4 by 9. Right here is my base. So 4 by 9, and then I have a height of 4. So my volume is going to be 1/3 the area of the base, that's 4 times 9, and then the height of the object, that's 4. Okay, again, in my calculator, I'm doing 4 times 9 times 4, and then divide by 3, and that's going to give me 48 kilometers cubed as my final answer. Pretty simple for the rectangles and the squares. Okay, let's do one more triangular pyramid, and then we will try a challenge problem. So this base is a triangle. We've got, again, a right triangle right here. I'm going to draw it off to the side let's see, like this. The short side's 3, 4, and 5, just like the other one. We've got a special right triangle. And I know from the previous problem that the area of that is going to be 6. It's not always going to be the same right triangle, but I do have up above, I knew the area was 6 right here. So that's how I jumped straight to 6. Okay, so let's use our pyramid volume formula. 1/3 area of the base, that's 6. And then the height of the object is this 9 right here. You can see that, 9. Okay, so 6 divided by 3, that's 2. And then multiply by 9. So my final answer should be 18 meters cubed. And that's the volume of that pyramid. So mostly you guys are going to see rectangles, squares, and triangles as your bases, but let's try one more problem where the base is a hexagon, just so you can see another example of a pyramid. Okay, so let's first just think about this hexagon and nothing else. So this hexagon obviously has 6 sides. I'm going to draw it off to the side right here. And we can assume right here, because these symbols, that this is a regular hexagon. That means all the sides are the same length, and we know those are 7 because of this label right here. So I'm going to label those all 7. Okay, I also know that the distance between this side right in the middle, the midpoint, to the center is 6.1. So I'm going to draw that in this picture. The center is right here, and then the distance from the middle of a side to there is 6.1, and they drew, that's a right angle. Okay, so something cool is happening here. I can separate this into a bunch of triangles. If I can find the area of one, then I just multiply by 6, and I can get the whole area of this hexagon. So let me show you where I'm seeing these triangles. So if I kind of bring this side in, and this side right here, all of these triangles will have a base of 7, right? And there's going to be 6. It's a hexagon. So let's find the area of 1. So I'm going to kind of circle this and bring it down. Let's find the area of this triangle. It's got a base of 7. It's got a height of 6.1, right? And then we don't know these sides, but that's okay. Okay, so let's find the area. We know how to find the area of a triangle. It's 1/2 base, that's 7, times height, 6.1. So this is the area. Okay, so if I multiply these numbers right here, so I'm going to do 1/2 times 7 times 6.1, so I get 21.35. That's the area of this one triangle right here. And then we know there's 6 of them. So I just take this number and multiply by 6 because I know there's 6 triangles. Okay? This is going to give us the whole base of the area. I'm sorry, area of the base. So area of base. So let's go ahead and multiply that by 6. And I get 128.1. This is the area that I'm going to use in my volume formula. So a lot of steps here, but I just found the area of the base. So let's come back over here. So I know capital B is 128.1. That's what we just found. I know the height of the entire object is 10. Object is 10, and that's all we need for our volume formula. So it's going to be 1/3 area of the base and height of the object. Okay, when I plug these all into my calculator, you should get 427 miles cubed. And that's the volume of that hexagonal pyramid. Okay, so there are pyramids for you and how to find the volume. Thanks for watching, guys.